Banana Bell, welcome to Guilty Pleasures, Felicity, an American Girl movie.
God bless America.
God, yeah.
God bless them.
It's a tough week to do a movie about America.
Yeah, it is.
Somehow we're talking about,
Yeah.
the most auspicious time in American history. The lines were drawn at this hour,
Yep, and this is what we're getting back to.
Very reflective.
It's very nice. Love it.
Shailene Woodley. It's Shailene Woodley.
It's
She's
Shailene
young.
Woodley.
She's an American Girl doll.
This is before her fame and all of that.
I didn't know that she was in this.
This is before Big Little Lies.
Baby girl Shailene. Now, I'm going to guess that this was the first time that any of us had seen or heard of this movie.
Yes.
Rainie, tell us why.
Yeah, Rainie, what's going on?
Why are we doing it?
Wait, I can't. I was gonna say, why haven't you seen this? I feel like this is
That's the ticket. That's what I'm saying. Tell us why.
I love that answer.
Drag me, daddy.
I mean, the Felicity or the American Girl movies were a moment in culture where they really tried. It was Barbie before Barbie, and everybody was going to the theaters. Everybody was buying the dolls.
This played in theaters?
Yes.
No, it did
This
not,
is
Rainie.
not
Yes, it did.
Rainie,
No.
I'm going to stop you right there. This is a made-for-TV movie. It has fade to black commercial breaks.
Yeah.
There is not a chance this movie played in a theater.
I want a refund 30 years later if I saw
Right.
this in a theater when I was a child.
The Kit Kittredge one definitely won, starring Abigail Breslin.
Yes.
Okay.
That one,
That one I have a clear memory of seeing.
What was-
Felicity, it's
American
also
Girl movies, though, were
A thing.
spin-offs off the book series, which were a spin-off of The Doll.
Yeah, I mean, they created this sort of
Universe.
product that but it also is well requested in our Patreon. So go subscribe to our
what up?
Patreon.
Wow. Okay, Patreon.
Yeah, and if you're listening to this and on your normal podcast app, first of all, you can get it on your podcast app, but early, ad-free, early.
Yeah.
Go on over to Patreon/something, and you can get this in your ears.
Is the Patreon all the podcasts?
All of them.
Wow.
So you get all these tripods plus the exclusive fake pod with Rainie and Kaylin.
Rainie, there's no way you are old enough to have owned an American Girl doll.
What are you talking about?
Oh, I had
That was my time, sister.
well, I feel like they stand the test of time.
It's all time, sister.
Okay, fair.
Who did you have?
The originals, bitch. I had all of them.
You had all the American. No, you did not.
You had every
Kelsey,
single one.
rich.
My
This is
parents weren't around.
crazy.
Remember, you guys? They tried to buy my love.
Oh,
You had
wow.
every single one. I've never even heard of this. Even
The
my rich friend
original
didn't have
line?
everyone.
Can you sell them for
The
money?
OG,
Like you had Kaya, Addie, Kit, Kirsten.
Kirsten, Samantha, and Felicity. There was
Molly?
like Molly.
Molly
My sister
McIntyre?
was
Gosh.
Molly.
This is crazy.
Kelsey, this is so nuts because, okay, Garrick, I've recently gotten into American Girl lore.
Yeah.
We did
Why?
a podcast episode about it, and then it did well.
I did say why.
Garrick,
Why do they do any of the things that they do on the internet?
That's
What are
fair.
you talking
Okay.
about?
I'm going to tell you that what
Yeah.
I've learned is that American Girl, our audience, wants them discussed with reverence and respect.
Oh, with
excuse me.
reverence and
Yeah.
respect. I apologize.
So you watch it.
It's
I
crazy
will.
to me though, because like this is something that is older and dustier than Beanie Babies for people my age.
Yeah, no, this dust.
Because American Girl doll was around during like the Dust Bowl, right? Or Great Depression times.
Literally, I think the oldest one was Victorian era. Who was the oldest one?
Like the oldest.
Like
Girl.
what was the first one made?
Kaya is indigenous.
Yeah, I believe
Oh.
Kaya is the oldest, by canon.
Yeah.
I've recently gotten into American Girl dolls. We did a podcast episode. Rainie brought me in. We did a video on the main channel where I got to play with every single
Holy
American
shit.
Girl doll. A miscalculation we made in that video is we thought it'd be funny. Like, okay, cool, boys playing the American Girl dolls. How fun. Everyone watching that video was like, you are disgracing and disrespecting these dolls.
Why?
Well, just because
You don't take
me.
them out of the box.
I'm an
right?
idiot.
Oh, you also don't know like the history of what they stand for.
Well, I learned it.
Like we like in real life we had like, you know, our Eleanor Roosevelt, our Ida B. Wells, but for little girls who didn't understand actual American history, we had these American Girl doll heroes. Like they survived polio. They fucking brought down, you know, the Confederacy. They stood up for, you know, their right. Like they were iconic.
So
Yeah.
what's crazy about the American Girls, Garrick, is, and I'm blanking on the name of the woman who invented them. The dolls were meant to teach children about history, and they did not sugarcoat history.
Oh.
One watched
No.
the Challenger blow up.
What?
That's one girl doll's like whole
And she's
story.
like in a spacesuit, or was she like
No,
outside of?
I think she was like a fan of
she
space.
was a fan, like
She
she was
wasn't
outside of
on
the
the
gates.
challenge.
No, yeah. She was watching.
It's, you have like one girl in the 80s, she loves roller skating, and then you'll have the doll that escaped slavery. It's but the vision was to teach.
Jesus Christ!
Yep.
Sorry.
Yep.
It's a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they just hit hard.
But you have, different girls from different eras of American history. And the idea was to teach little girls about history. They all had companion books. And so people would.
Theories.
What's crazy about you, Kelsey, having all of
Yeah.
them is that normally girls would have a doll.
Wait, but I
Yeah.
want to make it clear. I had all of the original. There was like 6. There was not a lot.
That's crazy.
That's still wild.
I mean, here's
What,
the other
did
thing.
you want to
don't-
like re-up and like just really get into
Well,
the
they were
nitty gritty of
lonely.
how she escaped from slavery?
Yeah, I didn't fucking know. You think they were teaching that to us in the American South?
It's supposed to be in
No.
the back.
You didn't read the books?
You didn't read the books?
They tell you about it in the
You
book.
read the little
Yes,
pamphlet
of course.
it came
Oh,
with?
yeah.
We got the books with it. Was
Okay.
I reading them?
Oh,
No, bitch. I was playing with the dolls.
So a book came with every doll.
Yes.
I
And
was.
then
I
eventually a
had to
movie.
read the books before I got the doll. Like I wasn't allowed the doll.
Parents were tyrants.
That's great. That's a
Rainie,
good.
you have good parents.
Yeah, you have great
Kelsey
parents.
will talk after class.
Yeah.
We can establish what kind of parents I had.
Yeah.
Yeah, so girls would get their doll, love them. You can go to
Take
the American.
them everywhere.
Everywhere.
Take
To
them.
tea.
Sorry.
Everywhere. Sorry, you said you take their American. You take
Yeah,
their doll.
yeah,
you,
yeah,
take,
yeah.
you just take. You take them everywhere.
You can go to the American Girl store and do tea parties with them.
Yeah.
You can get their nails done. You can. I don't think you cut their hair; it doesn't grow back.
But you can get their hair done. And a lot of the hair really gets messed up. So it's like, the American Girl doll store is the mecca. Like, it's like everybody needs to go there. There's only one in Chicago and New York when I was growing up. I
Yeah,
think there's
that
one in
was
LA
the big
now.
deal.
One at the
Is-
Grove.
Now there's like a multi-story one at the Grove.
Yeah.
Like, bitch, I'm talking about we would drag these girls through like the airport.
Yeah.
We took them with us everywhere. We were going on a boat. Guess what? Felicity, get your fucking hat. We're going on a boat.
Yeah. So is this like you guys are showing these women of history what technological advancements we have gotten? Is that what it is? Is that part of the appeal?
I think a part of you also wanted to encapsulate her story a
Yeah.
little bit. So you were like,
They're like your
"I'm-
friends.
I don't have the right to vote. Mom, Dad, that's a problem.
Mm. And so you go and
Good accent.
vote with her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
okay.
it's you. Like, you get your doll, you love your doll. They're your best friend. The way that action figures were our best. Whatever
Yeah.
that you had your stuffed animal. But this then had a wealth of backstory.
Yeah.
And that backstory gave you insight and knowledge into American history.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the idea.
I think it is a really cool thing.
But
Yeah.
I did not, I was not of the times of the movies.
Wow.
Oh, it just adds a whole nother layer.
I grew out of that shit.
Did you do the website?
No.
There's
Oh.
a website?
Okay. So I bought the movie for us on YouTube.
Yeah.
And I robbed you both of an incredible experience.
Okay.
Because when you go to rent it on Amazon, normally it plays you the trailer of or auto plays. This doesn't have a trailer because of course it fucking doesn't, because
No,
Rainie, this
what
did
would
not
you
play in
show?
theaters.
I can't believe that. I gotta look this
I
up.
refuse to believe. But it auto plays the beginning, and the beginning is a VHS style intro throw to the AmericanGirl.com website.
Wow.
And it's like an infomercial for go to AmericanGirl.com. You can type in your character. You can learn all about them. Play mini games. Do the thing.
Wow.
It was like Mary Kate and Ashley Club status.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. See, I never got that deep into it. Like every time I pass an American Girl doll store, I'm like, how are they still in business?
Well,
They're thriving, eh?
oh, they thriving.
Yeah. Is it like a U.S. government backed thing?
A psyop.
Yeah, it's like a psyop for
No, I
critical
look,
race theory.
Like,
Maybe.
where'd all those Build-A-Bears go?
Yeah.
They're still around? Bitches love
Ooh.
Build-A-Bear?
I don't think so.
I love that in your vision of the psyop, the U.S. government is paying for critical race theory.
Yeah. They're trying to keep it around.
That's about
It's-
to disappear real quick.
Yeah, it's a bit of a foundation thing where they're just like, let's just keep I'm gonna get too in the weeds about a sci-fi book.
All I know is some of those American Girl dolls are mysteriously going to go missing come next year Christmas.
Yeah, really. They're gonna be like that one. That one's that
Not
one
that
didn't
important.
exist. That one didn't happen.
Did she really struggle? You know?
Yeah, I don't know.
They all, though, like, I was stunned by the depths of trauma that all of these girls encounter.
They went through it. I mean, even in this movie, she went fucking through it.
Well, here's the thing: is Felicity is actually like known as kind of the more badass one. Here's the problem: she had red hair. So her doll was not very desirable.
Because of red hair?
They would always compare me to Felicity. They'd be like, you're just because she's very rebellious. She's very outspoken. Like in the book, she's actually kind of like a
what is this motion you're making?
like very
She's
fuck the
flinchy.
man.
She's like, I'm flinching at you.
I'm gonna fight you.
I'm
kind of a
fucking
shit
fight you.
starter. She's a little bit
bucking up.
Yeah, she's her own person.
Very much. Are you not entertained?
Yeah,
type
she's
of
not like
hands.
she's like I don't want to be a fucking lady.
Yeah.
I want to be a girl who rides horses and sets them free.
Yeah.
Right.
Bitch.
And so I did not like being compared to her because I didn't like that she had red hair.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't like that she had red hair.
Yeah, and I'd be like, I'm a Samantha. Let me be a Samantha.
You're racist against hair people. Or
I'm
redheads.
not shaking my head.
White girl racist
Wow.
is not wanting to associate with someone with a different color
Hair than
Of
you.
hair.
Yeah.
I mean, it's now what I wouldn't give to have gorgeous, natural, beautiful auburn hair. But back then it was like, she was like kind of the undesirable one.
Also, yeah, Molly too.
Molly?
Molly
She
had
had
glasses. But my sister had glasses, so she was like representation.
Guys, fuck you. I look like Molly.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well,
And she kind of had a space in between her teeth too.
she
all
had a
do.
gap?
They all do.
Yeah,
They
don't they
all
all
have a gap?
Every single one.
I feel like it's
Is
more
it like
pronounced with
Cabbage Patch
Yeah, I
Kids?
feel like they made extra space with Molly.
Yeah, they were like, Molly.
And Felicity had freckles, and I had freckles and
Yeah.
kind of jacked up teeth as a kid.
Oh,
Well,
God.
It's giving Pippi Longstocking.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait, Zach, who's your favorite?
Molly.
Really?
What was Molly's story? Was she an aristocrat or some shit?
I think she's a little Jewish girl.
Oh.
Maybe there's a different one who's Jewish.
I think she's World War II.
Yeah. Yeah, that checks out.
That checks out, yeah.
Oh yeah, one of the girls was a part of it. Was there for the bombing of Pearl Harbor. Like it goes.
What the fuck is wrong?
It's
Okay, all right.
shocking.
So all you guys are saying is that the American Girl dolls saw everything and yet did nothing.
You know what? They're just standing there.
Cool.
I mean,
She was
the
8.
Pearl Harbor
Yeah.
girl is
Just trauma
She-
after
she's not
trauma.
American, is she?
Oh, she's
She's
Another
Japanese?
American
Her, I
girl.
think her mother's Hawaiian,
Yeah.
like Native Hawaiian, and then her father
she's
is
a Japanese American.
No,
Yeah.
no, her father is like a U.S. I think her father's a U.S. general, and then she's like Native Hawaiian.
This is so funny because American Girl dolls are basically like the Assassin's Creed universe
Yes.
of dolls.
They are there for every major point of American history.
That's hilarious.
They're kind of like a time capsule.
Yeah.
Which
They're
is why they sit on the shelf like with their eyes wide, like
Yeah, because they're observing everything.
things I've
they experience
seen.
They're the
all the U.S.
observers.
trauma, but demurely.
But demure.
Yeah, like cute.
But their hair is done.
And then they make a book out of it, and then a movie.
Yeah.
And Shailene Woodley plays you.
Yeah.
Well, we should pivot to this movie,
Yeah.
Felicity, an American Girl movie. Yeah, it's Shailene Woodley. I was so excited and shocked. I'll give you a little synopsis.
Go on.
We see different pieces of history throughout the American Girl movies. This one is about our girl Felicity, and she is specifically in pre-revolution U.S. This is, 1775, I believe, 1774. And so you have a young girl. Revolution is in the air. There are the Loyalists and the Patriots.
Insane.
And you have this is just the story of a horse girl.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
but here's where I beg to differ on that.
Oh, how? How, Kelsey, how do you beg to differ?
All right, listen. I was raised around a lot of horse girls.
Yeah, you were.
I kind of watch them from afar. We've
They
established
all
that
had that
I went
fucking
to
braid.
Yeah, I went to mini horse camp, so I was not a horse girl. I was like her quirky side cousin.
Okay.
Yes, mini horse camp. I saw your eyes.
I'm like, is
They're
it
miniature horses.
Wait, I'm sorry. What you there was a miniature horse
We've
camp?
talked about this.
And
No,
you
we have
rode-
not
no,
talked
we have
about
not
this.
talked
We
about
would
it.
know.
We've definitely
You
talked about
can't
it.
ride a mini horse. You can't ride a mini
We
horse.
don't ride them. We train them.
Yeah.
We break them.
What?
I
You
also
break
did this.
mini horses?
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta train them, or else
Wait.
they're fucking cuckoo heads.
I'm sorry. Both of you went. So first, I thought this was a short camp for
This
horses.
is
You're telling me that
fucking
both
crazy.
two people in this
Oh,
room.
you mean like a short
Jesus
amount of time
Christ.
for a horse camp? No, these
Yeah.
are short horses.
Oh
That's a
my
camp.
god.
You went to mini horse camp. You do not ride the horses.
No.
No, we
you
did-
just take
yeah.
care
You
of
teach
them.
them how to jump.
We put them attached to a cart. And it wasn't really a camp. It was more sort of like volunteer. Like I think you could just kind of go.
Oh, so it's
Hey, Rainie, I think you were participating in child labor.
Yeah.
Hey, I was definitely mucking the stall, so maybe.
Yeah, you learn. It's kind of like you learn how to clean out their stalls. You feed them. You have to brush them, take care, braid their hair. Then you do the training with them. So you teach them how to walk on a lead. You teach them how to step up on different steps. You teach them how to jump over little. It's like dog
God.
fucking agility competition.
This is so fucking crazy because I just realized that not American girls, horse girls will also have the braid that their horse
Yes.
has.
Yeah.
And I bet they fucking skeeved in their pants when they saw that Avatar scene of them connecting the braid.
Oh, you don't think there's pictures of girls with their braid and their horse's mane's braid braided together?
Jesus
That
Christ.
is-
That's just it's
Okay,
cool.
but
Good
let
for
me-
you guys. You guys got it. That's a very nice hobby to have.
Forget the boring gifts this year. Shady Rays makes finding something special for everyone on your list so easy. With premium polarized sunglasses that bring both clarity and comfort, you'll be giving a gift they'll appreciate every time they step outside. Shady Rays is an independent sunglasses company offering a world-class product rated 5 stars by over 300,000 people. Their shades have durable frames and crystal clear optics, making them the perfect choice this holiday season. They have hundreds of options, so you're bound to find the perfect pair to match anyone's style, including your own. Like, I buy Shady Rays all of the time. That's like one of my favorite brands. I love them. I love Shady Rays. I love how clear they are. Every pair of shades also comes with lost or broken protection. If those shades ever disappear or get damaged, Shady Rays will replace them. No questions asked. And with a 30-day return policy, gift givers can shop confidently. Treat yourself or someone special. Go to shadyrays.com and use code GUILTY for 40% off 2 or more shades. Try for yourself the shades rated 5 stars by over 300,000 people.
Let me explain why this is not
not
horse
weird?
girl.
It's not weird.
No, this is not horse girl. And let
Okay.
me explain the biggest difference.
Yeah.
I think I even wrote this down because I knew this was going to come up about horse
Okay.
girl.
Oh wow, that it is in huge caps.
Yes.
Not horse girl movie.
Not horse girl.
It's-
Because
that's not there, but I just triple underlined
Each letter is a page. N-O-T space.
horse
A.
girl movie.
okay, a horse girl,
Yes.
go on this journey with me,
Yeah.
always has a very good relationship with her father.
Oh.
Horse girls have such a good relationship with their father that they feel like they need to, that they have enough confidence and actualized self like love because they were given that comfort from a male figure, that they feel like they can tame a wild beast.
This is a fascinating theory.
So I've only ever known girls that ride horses to be two kinds of people. Girls who have really good relationships with their dad or former drug addicts and they go there for equine therapy.
Oh.
It's one or the other.
Okay, wait. You think that Felicity did not have a good relationship
No,
with her
here's
dad?
where it's different.
Okay.
Because horse girls want to train and contain.
Uh-huh.
Felicity thought she was the horse.
Oh.
She
she's-
wanted
it's not
to
a-
be
It's not a movie about a horse girl, but it's a movie about a
a
horse girl.
a horse girl
A girl that's a horse.
in a horse.
Okay.
This is, dare I say, she wanted to free the American spirit.
I was thinking about this that in
I was
the
thinking
entire
about
time.
how many horse movies
I was
we've
like,
done
oh,
this
this
year.
is just
Thanks to
spirit
Rainie.
from the human's perspective.
We've jumped in the I'll finish the synopsis real quick. Basically, she sees
Thank you
a
for coming
horse.
to my TED
There's a
Talk.
mean old man that has the horse. She
Yeah.
wants to free the horse.
He's
She
an animal abuser,
she
and his last name is Nye.
steals the
It's
fucking
Mr.
horse.
Nye.
I wrote.
He's also a fucking loyalist.
His name is JD Nye.
no, his name is Jiggy Nye.
Oh, I thought it was JD.
His
Nye.
name is fucking Jiggy.
Jiggy.
Let's just start there. Fuck the horse.
Ew.
The villain of this movie.
His name is Jiggy.
His name is Jiggy
Disgusting.
Nye.
They really missed an opportunity to go with Jiggy Nay.
That's too close to a horse sound. So
That was the joke.
I know, but it's just.
It's better when you explain it.
Yeah.
I did write in my notes if I can find it. I swear to God, if this horse becomes a metaphor for the American spirit, and luckily, it never really did. It never went full circle.
No, it didn't.
It was kind of just the implied metaphor.
Yeah.
Well, let's start from the beginning here because the biggest shock when this movie started, I did the full Beyonce meme, like pointing at the screen. Shailene Woodley,
Shailene Woodley.
Can't believe it.
baby Shailene.
Yeah.
She must be. This is the like 10-year-old Shailene. 12.
She was young.
13.
She's 13.
Yeah.
She looks like a child.
Baby girl.
Baby face.
Because even when she gets, fast forwarding to the end, when she gets escorted by the young man,
Different way of putting it. Yep.
yeah,
Max. Ben.
what?
His name is Ben.
Tyler. We're going to call him Tyler. He looks like he's 25 and she's 12.
Hold
so
on.
it looks weird.
But before you just bring up Ben like
I'm
that,
sorry.
can we talk about Ben?
Well, no, we'll go back. We got to talk about Shailene.
Are you sure?
We got to.
We've
We got to stay on
arrived at
Shailene. You got to stay on Shailene.
I feel like Ben arrived to us.
God damn it.
Rainie, you got to back me up on Ben.
I have not seen this movie in such a long time.
She doesn't even fucking remember Ben.
Look up Ben.
Okay, I'll look him up. I'll
She
look him
doesn't
up right
fucking
now.
remember Ben.
Ben did it for
That's
you.
That's how
He
little.
didn't do it for you?
He was fine.
No.
First of all, it had to be a 20-year-old man playing a 16-year-old.
Yeah.
Sure.
Which is hilarious.
Okay.
Okay.
Ah,
Yes.
Ben wasn't giving for you guys?
No.
What?
Those blue
Look
eyes?
at this.
That chiseled jaw?
He's a Timothy Chalamet. Before
Bro,
Timothy Chalamet.
What is he doing now? Because I think he's
Yeah,
still
look-
an actor. I'm not
let's look
kidding.
him
I
up.
think like
Is he
maybe
on
I could
Raya?
slide in, you know?
Let's see.
Okay, sorry. Go on.
No, we're here.
But that guy
now.
was too
No,
old
we're
for her
here.
anyway.
Yeah, it was weird. It was
He was, like,
weird.
ready to
I
go to
didn't like
war.
that they kept on. He was like little sistering her the whole time, and I was like, okay, or what is this? Is a brother sister relationship, or is this like a lover
I
situation?
can't remember in the books. I think it's giving older brother, right?
So I'm on Fun Facts right now, and it is the author said that she wanted Felicity and Ben to get married when they grew up, which is why there's a subtle romance between the two in the movie, and
Yeah,
why
no.
they casted older actors for the roles, even though they are
I
supposed to be younger.
Fuck that all the way.
Yeah.
There's a absolutely a romantic undercurrent to this.
Yeah. Weird.
And it is weird. And also then you think about the historical era. It's like, yeah, this
Yeah.
bitch gonna be 30 marrying his child bride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Felt
hated
very
that.
child bridey.
I think in the movie though, or in the books, he was 16 and she's 13, so it wasn't
That
like
would make-
so
yeah.
That's not bad.
crazy.
That's not bad at all.
But that was a grown man
yeah.
in the movie.
This is a grown
yeah,
man.
it's a grown man, and
Very
Shailene
nicely
Woodley is a baby
grown
girl.
man.
That said, let's go back to Shailene.
Yeah.
Shailene,
She's great.
She is a star
Yeah.
exploding onto the screen from the second this movie starts. She has more. She has
Je ne
more
sais quoi.
Ooh,
charisma, grace, presence,
Yeah.
maturity
Maturity.
than any of the adults in this film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Truly. Like, it's almost as if she was looking at every other actor and being like, follow my fucking lead. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Find me here. Find me here. We're here now.
I'm
Let's get
imagining
it. Let's
her,
get this scene going, baby.
I'm imagining how pissed she must have been acting opposite of that girl with the terrible British accent that was supposed to be her best friend.
Oh, God.
She was like, what fucking amateur hour is
Yeah.
it that you guys hired
what the fuck are
this
you even
dingus
doing?
as my
12-year-old
co-star?
Shailene Woodley trashing the set, throwing
Yeah.
a teapot to the side. Get me someone who can be my speed.
Yeah.
Vito, is he around?
Nobody's on my fucking level. That's why this place is
What,
trash.
Julia Roberts was busy today?
Oh, sorry.
Okay, did you just
Wait,
say that
did
name
you-
by accident?
Did you know that?
Yes.
Did you just say?
No, I was
okay,
trying to think of
because
a great woman out of our generation. And a
Julia
redhead,
Roberts?
Felicity.
do you know
No.
the executive producer of this film
Is it Julia Roberts?
was Julia Roberts?
Oh my God, this was her
And she
favorite
couldn't be
one.
bothered
Probably.
to show up because of the redhead.
Wow.
I watched and like I need to know, Rainie. I'm dying to find out. Did Julia Roberts EP like the whole American Girl series? I spat out my drink when I saw her name at the
That's
top
so
of the
funny.
movie.
That is funny.
Is several Julia Robertses.
It says Oscar award-winning actress Julia Roberts served as executive producer for the film. She had recently worked on the previous American Girl film Samantha and American Girl Holidays, as well as apparently loving the books.
Wow.
You love the books.
That's a lot.
It's also funny that Julia Roberts is in the credits because I just need to get this out of the way and say these are the most iMovie ass opening credits you will ever see in your life.
Really?
The font choice is like Apple stock. It is they just forgot they realized they had to put the movie out and said, "Hey, who's around? Can you make opening credits for this thing?"
I can, boss. And then he pulls out his fucking 2004 MacBook or whatever.
Clip
and
art.
Clip art bullshit and just puts it up together.
Really funny. You talked about Shailene Felicity. She's the rebellious spirit. She has to wear her breeches.
Britches.
But she wants to ride a horse.
She wants to be free.
She has a line. Small steps are supposed to be ladylike, but they don't get you anywhere. That's bars.
Yeah.
Also, I just remember her from the doll having pants underneath, and that was a big fucking deal because she did not want to wear a dress. She didn't wear dresses in the books.
Wow.
Yeah.
Her
And so
mom
she had
was always
pants
like,
under.
You gotta be a girl, and she was like, not me, gender breaking queen.
Yeah, I'm wearing fucking. What was the line about riding a horse on the side? Ladies don't ride a horse on the side, something like that.
Oh yeah, they used to ride like side
saddle. You know,
said,
ladies
straddle
don't
that
straddle the horse; they ride side saddle or some shit like that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So she's a little rebellious spirit, and she falls in love with a horse.
Classic.
Penny.
Yeah, cute horse.
Cute horse.
Kelsey, did you have Penny?
Oh,
The
yes,
horse?
she came with a fucking horse.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Did she also have a
with
sheep?
a horse.
She was a cool one because she had so many assets.
Stop it right
she
now.
Had equity.
Yeah.
Was that a pun on purpose?
It got him so good.
Equity.
No, she had like a business.
Yeah,
crazy.
she had a whole bunch of stuff. Kaya was the other one with a horse. So those were kind of the best two.
Wait, she
in a
comes
way.
with a horse? That
No, she
fucking
doesn't come with it.
rips.
You have to buy it.
You have to
yourself.
buy
Of course, you got to pay more.
A horse, of course.
Of horse.
Can you pose these American Girl dolls?
What do you mean?
Barely.
You can't pose them.
They're very demure.
They go like this or like this. That's it.
They don't articulate.
That's crazy.
Look at this bitch. She for sure owned slaves. Kristen owned slaves.
Okay, so now that now that it's cracked open,
Yeah.
Felicity owns slaves.
Oh,
Felicity
there's
was
no
a
way.
slave owner.
Her grandfather owned a plantation.
Yes, her
Felicity
grandfather
is
go ahead.
coming. Oh, sorry. No, please continue.
Felicity's grandfather owns a plantation.
Whoops.
They also have is it Gregory? I wrote his name down. They have a black man working at the shop.
Working.
And
Working is it's up in the air.
Yeah.
choice they wash her hands very quickly in this movie.
Yeah.
They show that she has a great relationship with the black guy at the store.
Oh
They're
yeah.
besties.
That's literally the only reason why he's in the movie. I love that for Gregory and the actor that plays him.
Ugh.
There's no way his name is Gregory, but I'm going with Gregory.
Yeah, you're just
Okay.
gonna go with good old Greg.
Did you see the shot at the grandfather's funeral?
Yeah.
Where they have everyone at the funeral and then it cuts to
No.
like it cuts to a bunch of workers in the field. I feel weird calling them slaves, but
That's what they were.
So they're just slaves.
it cuts to slaves like far away
Yeah.
watching, and it's like a really dramatic shot
Right.
to put in the middle of this American Girl movie.
Yeah. For this entire franchise to not shy away from history, don't do it now. Stand on that shit. What the fuck is wrong with you? Say
If you're
Felicity.
gonna go,
Have Felicity being like, "Oh my God, Penny, this poor animal," and then a black man comes up to her. She's like, "Get the fuck away!
Get away from me.
Get the fuck away!"
Don't touch me.
No, fuck that.
Yeah.
No, go stand on it if that's what you're gonna be.
yeah. And my other guilt with this big animal abuse
Jesus
apologist.
Christ.
big old animal abuse apologist. We just forgave old JD Vance. What's his name?
Jiggy Nye.
JD and I. We said, oh, he was a drunk. Therefore, oh, he went to jail. He's reformed.
Because jails work.
Yeah.
Wow, Kelsey doesn't believe that the prison system
the
can
industrial
reform
complex
people.
worked. Imagine that. No, I don't. I didn't like that they forgave him so quickly and let him back in the presence of another horse.
I'm gonna go I'm gonna give a.
What do you have to
I'm
say?
gonna give a different take here, and I'm gonna say I think Felicity is crazy.
Oh. How
Careful,
so?
Zach. Careful, Zach.
Which is she is too obsessed with this horse.
Because she's a free spirit.
She goes to see this horse.
She's a free spirit, but she has people in chains. Great.
Literally
Love
in her
it.
backyard.
I love it. Oh, it's
She
so
goes
good.
to visit this horse 5 nights in a row. She gets thrown off the horse. Could have broken her neck. Goes back to see the horse. She gets scolded. First of all, they fully steal the horse, and Jiggy Nye's like, "Hey man, that's my horse.
That's my horse. Give my horse back." Yeah.
Her father pulls Felicity off the horse and is like, "Hey, you can't steal the horse."
Yeah.
She goes back the next morning
To free him.
Yeah.
Her, Penny. That's what I'm
'Cause-
saying. It's a metaphor for herself. She needs to break herself from chains, but not her slaves. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm
It's
just
ultimate
saying
white
there's
girl
a lot
feminism.
of different people that she
Yeah.
could have freed, and she just chose the horse. She was just like, you know what? No, that feels like too much.
Only
What
for
do
her
I?
racist
Abraham
grandfather
Lincoln?
to
Yeah.
bring the horse back.
To bring the horse back. I like.
The
I
grandpa
was
like, no free horses
fucking
on my farm.
livid watching this movie because anyway.
Tell me why.
It's reflective of the time. I get it. But make them do something. Well, no, you know what? I guess that's probably what a white girl would have done
Yeah,
back then.
no, exactly. Because
It's
it's just
historically
so
accurate.
it's so indicative of people being way more into animal rights than they are
Humans.
black people's rights who are
Mhm.
human beings. And it's fucking insane. It's truly like baffling. And then this is also I don't know, like nobody wanted to call that out or like even point it out at any point in time or say, hey, you know, maybe we'll have like we'll have her have some bad attributes. We'll have her be wrong about a couple things. I understand it. This is for a doll company, and
They can't have any
totally
flaws.
fine.
Are you crazy?
But
Flaws don't sell.
yeah, especially, I mean, technically the orange hair was a flaw, but
Drag her.
no,
Rick.
I'm not gonna drag her.
No,
I'm not gonna drag her.
That pant wearing freckle having
Yeah, but like
horse girl.
hearing that this was supposed to not shy away from things, and you can kind of feel it throughout the entire movie, where you're just like, okay, this is during a time, but it's also we're also trying to like get around it, and hopefully we get away clean and whatnot. And it's like, no, you didn't. We saw that the books are all about all of the terrible past that America has.
But
So,
shying away.
But
from-
shying away from what it actually is
They had a
just
choice.
so. Yeah, you
said,
you chose.
we're instead going to highlight the Loyalist versus Patriot
chose here.
affair.
Yeah. And I'm also not saying that the books and like Felicity as a doll and as a character is what this movie, I mean, that this movie like just paints a ugly picture over Felicity as a whole. I'm not sure what the books or her like origin story depicts, but seeing as how I've only seen the movies, I can't
You're
fuck
reading
with
it
her.
as it's written.
Yeah.
His name, by the way, is Marcus.
Marcus.
Oh wow!
Okay.
But
George.
it's you synthesized something that I couldn't put my finger on while I was watching. I'm like,
Yeah.
why is this so weird to me that they're fully glossing over Marcus working in the shop? And you are right. It's a story about freeing the horse.
The horse. Yes.
And it's like,
We've made a choice.
And you see Marcus's eyes like glint up, like, oh, you're freeing. God,
What did you
fucking
say the
damn it.
movement was for?
Yeah.
fuck.
The horse. Oh.
Interesting.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
And what did the horse contribute again?
Nothing at all.
Got it.
Huh, I didn't know the horse made the cotton gin. That's crazy.
That's
Whatever.
crazy. The basic rights of a horse.
Oh God. I mean, I love transportation, I guess. I guess you love transportation.
I guess.
You mentioned the Loyalist versus Patriot thing.
Yeah.
And
Talk about it.
Hilarious.
I'm actually going to say I kind of found that fascinating.
That
it's
is
the
fascinating.
first time I've seen that. I can't believe I'm saying this. That's the first time I've seen that depicted in a film ever, period.
Yeah.
And honestly, even my education of American history, I'm like, yeah, we all said fuck the British, right?
Well,
And
No.
The Patriot, the movie, no?
Mel
Gibson.
Okay, I guess
When
I
he's
don't
coming
remember
over the
that at
hill.
all.
Yeah.
Is that they're loyalists in that?
Yeah, isn't it? The Patriots versus the British people?
Yeah, well, there's the British.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've seen Revolutionary War movies,
Yeah.
but my point is I haven't seen like around a dinner table, like mom thinks that we should be free from colonial rule and
Yeah.
the grandpa's like, well, I don't know. I love the king. I think that there's a lot of great things about being part of the British Empire. But I would say also watching this, it put into perspective for me how crazy it was that they were throwing tea away. Because I always heard that like, oh, how quirky, how funny, like the tea party, like great, whatever. That's caffeine. The coffee didn't exist yet.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is the number one drug in the world. And they're just one day saying, hey, our shop, we don't sell that no more.
Whoa.
That's fucked.
I was just gonna say,
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm rethinking suggesting this movie.
It's
The
tough.
American Girl.
I think
just
you-
the state of
lore.
affairs.
Yeah, I think you need to, give a little to get a lot in that, where it's just like
Yeah.
you got to give up tea for freedom.
I would give up tea for freedom.
Yeah.
But it did put into perspective, like, oh, this was more of a thing than just, I don't know.
I hear what you're saying because this is what I found fascinating too. I had never seen, not that I fucking needed it, but I'd never seen a movie where a young woman is trying to decide what political party she stands with.
You're right.
She's like, who am I? Like, what do I believe? I believe in the freedom of horses, but not black people.
Yeah.
Where does that put my political alignment?
It was interesting. She's like, she asks her best friend, with whom she makes the most annoying nickname of all time, Banana Bell,
Oh my God.
for the snotty sister they hate. And she goes, are you a loyalist or a patriot? I'm not sure which one I am yet.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was kind of cool.
And they're like,
Yeah.
but no matter what, we'll stay friends, right? Wrong,
It's
bitch.
like, no,
Fucking
you got to choose the right one, or else
You
I'm not
gotta
gonna
choose
fuck.
life.
wrong
Politics is
side
life.
of history, girlfriend.
Yeah.
And they do. They literally don't. They become enemies until homegirl needs a fucking favor.
Wow.
Hey, my dad's in jail. Can your dad help my dad?
No.
He's got higher up friends.
No.
He seems to be super tapped into the political party system. Can you free him?
Fuck your dad.
Also, why were the Patriots just rounding up and arresting loyalists? I want to know what the loyalists were getting into, eh?
Bad stuff.
What were they up to?
They're being anti-American.
Exactly. And so, just remember that next time you ask your bestie to stay friends with you despite their political beliefs. Rainie is
This is guys.
massaging
we
her
got-
forehead.
yeah, this got into a different place.
I'm so sorry. I did
wanted
not
to
know
do
there were
Elf.
these calls.
No.
I'm having a
It's-
great time.
Yeah, this is a very fun analysis into the minds of American consumerism.
Isn't that what we do this for?
Let me be clear.
Yeah.
This movie is a heater. Okay. I had a great time reading it.
I
Well,
found myself putting down my pen
yeah.
and going,
Yeah, it's well done. And as Zach was saying, like the whole loyalist versus patriot, or not, I don't want to say act, but that whole movement I had never seen depicted before.
And
So
I didn't even realize, like, oh yeah, of course that's what happened.
Yeah.
I learned American history from American Girl.
yeah,
and there you fucking
There
have
it
it.
is. That's right.
We can all leave.
wow,
Not yet. I want to tell you about my favorite.
American Girls All Sign Up that Garrick talked about.
yeah,
We've done our job.
yeah.
I want to tell you about my absolute favorite scene, which is when the grandfather, the plantation owner, has a traumatic death
Yeah.
in front of a 10-year-old girl.
I thought that shit was so funny because it's just like he's got the cough. He about to die. He's got the fucking cough. That's all it needed.
This girl, when next time you look at your Felicity American Girl doll, I want you to know those eyes have seen death.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that was like that was a theme to her, was grief.
Oh, really?
Grief was one of her
Yeah.
doll themes.
Oh yeah, because she almost her mom almost died, and she was like,
I think it was in the book.
her mom does die.
No, her mom lives, but her grandpa does die. And it's like, I'm sad, mother.
Yeah.
This is
It was
what
kind of a
grief
beautiful
is.
scene. Marcia Gay Harden, it plays her mother, and you are right. They have this death scene, so traumatic grandfather death, where like they're having this kind of lovely scene together, and then he just goes like, and then she goes, Mom! Hard cut, grandpa's dead. Like
so
in a box.
fucking crazy.
Felicity watched the light leave her grandfather's eyes. I fucking howled.
I was crying.
That's what you get.
I was like, oh, damn, that's all it took for these little guys, or these little old men to wither
come
away.
down.
Cough and you're done. But then they go through the cycle 2 more times. You have the mom nearly have this traumatic death. Oh, JK, she gave birth.
Why?
Then Penny nearly fucking dies traumatic death. Jiggy Nye rolls his little fucked up sleeves, gives
Goes
birth
on
to
in
a
there.
little baby horse.
Why did we let him back around the animals? I don't know.
Well, you need somebody to deliver. I loved also his favorite is like, you keep her calm now. She's not going to forget what I did to her.
Oh! Was that a promise or a threat?
Jiggy.
I don't like that man.
I want to give one quick moment to my absolute favorite character in this film, an icon, a star, a dynamo, the little sister, Nan.
Nan?
Nan.
Like the bread?
Nan is what you're thinking of.
I know.
So
She is the younger sister. She has about 6 lines in the movie, and every single one, I was beside myself. She goes, "Oh, Felicity, you lucky girl. I've been dreaming of going to the Templeton Ball my whole life."
Shut up, Nan.
She is wise beyond her years. She is purely there to just give a little bit of exposition, and I am obsessed with her.
Was Nan a doll?
I don't know. Also, what kind of name is Nan? You don't name a child Nan.
Yeah, you name bread, Nan. I know it's non, but it's just so funny to say Nan.
I
It is
hate
fun.
Ben. Hey, well, I do. He ruined everything. I love her.
Nan, American Girl doll. I'm looking it up.
Who was your favorite character?
The dad.
Oh,
You mean
He was.
we're just gonna gloss over Superman's father from
Oh.
Smallville? We're
How
just
do
gonna
you
gloss over
recognize?
one of the fucking Dukes of Hazzard? No, not me, not I. Not fucking
Tell him,
I.
Rick.
I
Tell
would
him.
never do that in my fucking life. I grew up with this man. You don't understand. Like, as soon as I saw him on the screen, I was like, oh, no, Papa Kent, he's gonna fucking die soon. No, I mean, I don't want to give any spoilers, but
John Schneider.
yeah, it's great. My dad used to watch Dukes of Hazzard a lot, and every time I saw any type of car content, I was keyed in.
That's why.
He's a great movie dad.
He's a fantastic
He was pretty
movie dad.
handsome. I think I wrote down. Okay, hot
He's
dad.
one of the Dukes of Hazzard. Of course, he's handsome. He carried American television for years.
I didn't realize that's who that was.
Fuck,
Yeah, I'm
God
really
damn.
glad that you're here.
that's crazy.
Yeah,
Just the good old boys. Anyway, sorry.
I just was like, damn, he's so charming and kind of like he in this movie is one of those, damn, I wish, like, not that I don't love my dad, but that's kind of like if I could have a second dad,
That's it.
I want that dad.
Because he was pre-Patriot before it was cool.
Right.
You know, he was giving like underground Patriot.
The movie also, I think, is worth saying structurally very advanced,
Yes.
Oh?
very evolved.
Go on.
This is an avant-garde structure. It is not for the faint of heart. This is it's a movie about a horse, but I would say the third act is a departure.
Yeah.
It is about the Templeton Ball. Is about the
Yes.
blossoming of a young
youngness.
girl.
Yeah.
Yes.
And her spirit throughout.
Yes.
You may say, oh, clearly this is a movie about a girl trying to free a horse. Nay.
Nice.
It's about so much more.
Yeah, we got 3 horse
the ball.
Ben, on the run. We didn't even talk about that.
Oh,
Ah!
yeah.
Ben, the old good boy, said,
Very
I want to
random.
join the fight.
I want to join the
But
war,
he
the Revolutionary War.
Isn't a slavery of his own making.
Oh, yeah.
He said, I would like to be contracted.
He was like, I'm promised to the sir.
Yep. for
Right. This
many
movie
years.
also is more interested in freeing
the white
a dude
slaves.
from his voluntary contract.
There's just so many
Strikes.
so many strikes, so many moments where if you would just put a black man passing behind in the frame to just like hear it and just be like, what the fuck? You just like hear it. It's like,
So many
so you get
chances.
to go? Okay, all right, cool. And it just goes back to his work.
Yeah.
would do so much for me.
Yeah. That was tough.
Yeah, ready for some fun facts?
Fun facts with Zach's back.
Too bad I barely have any.
Oh, you
God damn
tricked
it.
us.
Rainie, did you find out if this movie had a theatrical release?
Okay, it did not. You were right. Kit Kittredge was the only one, but
Well, I'll give you two. We already talked about Julia Roberts was
Crazy.
the executive producer here. What a treat. I want a world in which Julia Roberts was in an American Girl movie. Oh, well. They fucked up.
What?
Guys, they fucked up in this movie.
Why?
Because at the ball, they danced to Mozart's Ein klein Nachtmusik.
no.
Everybody knows that was composed in 1787. This story
What?
takes place in 1775.
No.
They fucked up.
No.
Also,
Discontinuity errors?
that whole ball, that wasn't given Christmas.
Was it?
It was the Christmas ball.
Oh. They didn't have Christmas yet. Santa wasn't born yet.
When was Christmas invented?
Like modern Christmas?
Or just Santa Christmas?
Coca-Cola.
really?
Hmm?
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola made Christmas?
What?
That's crazy.
Yeah?
Is that what's the story?
Yeah, now I feel like I'm crazy, but
There's
yeah.
no fucking way.
Our
No
conception
way.
of
Christmas
Christmas.
as we know it. Oh, I forgot he's Hanukkah. He doesn't know.
Well, what about
Where?
Little Women?
Huh?
Yeah.
In the movie Little Women, they're
They
like
have a Christmas.
celebrating
Yeah.
Christmas.
So, okay. Most modern Christmas comes from Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol.
Ah,
Okay.
But
that's crazy.
Coca-Cola did not invent Santa Claus, but they helped shape the modern image of him. So our conception, okay, there's a YouTube video that says, no, Coca-Cola did not invent the modern image of Santa Claus. I'm not gonna,
What is it?
but they did they play a big part.
All right.
Okay.
Maybe popularizing him?
Okay, this is the 10 biggest Christmas myths debunked. I don't know why this just became a Christmas podcast. Shailene Woodley didn't get into an accident, but she could have.
So yeah, she was thrown off a
On the
horse.
She
That's
the fun fact is that she lost control, but she was fine.
great.
Of the horse.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she's a fucking baller, you know?
Can't tame that spirit.
Can't tame it at all.
Shailene just during the scene she points to someone and says, "Hey, let the history book show I saved myself." The guy's
I'd
like,
like to
I'm
see it.
a PA.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
And they had 2 stunt riders to perform the riding scene. Hey, whatever.
They're 2 stunt riders.
Yeah, I mean, of course they did. There's fucking horses.
They're not going to have a child on a horse that aggressive.
I'm curious if you guys noticed how many scenes were shot day for night, which is, it means they're shooting during the daytime, but putting a filter on it to look like nighttime.
Yeah.
Mm.
It is a better thing to do for productions, because if you are filming at night, you have to do what's called flip your production. So you work on 12-hour days, but now if you're suddenly shooting nights, you have to shift your whole team, and it first of all, it sucks for everybody, but it also throws your schedule off. So you'll do something called shooting day for night, which is you just try and make the daytime look like nighttime. The only movie that I can think of that has ever gotten this right is Nope. Jordan Peele, the way that they figured out how to do that, it's just insane and unbelievable. But what you get in this movie,
It's the same way that they did black and white for Dune.
tell
I
me
believe,
more.
where they did it's like a type of thermal camera, and
Oh.
they just flip the image or
Cool.
flip the whatever. I don't know how to put that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Good
Well,
time.
what you get in this movie is a lot of scenes that are, to my eyes, clearly daytime with just a really intense blue filter
Yeah,
over
right.
it.
Yeah.
Most of the scenes of her going to visit the horse were day, but then some of them were night, and you could be like, "Oh, this one actually
It looks
okay."
great.
Like
This
the
one-
sky isn't that blue.
right?
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
when I was like, all right.
Now it's time for us to decide, is
Oh,
this
boy.
film a pleasure, a guilty pleasure, or just plain guilty? Rainie, to bring this full circle, I have to imagine this movie meant a lot. All the American Girl movies.
Well, culturally, yes. I don't remember it, so it's like, how much did it? But I do remember the Kit Kittredge. So it is like American Girl as a just like touchstone media shaped.
Nice. I love that.
What,
Touchstone
Touchstone?
media. The way she said it so flawlessly, like she just says that in casual conversation all the time.
But I do think it like impacted probably my generation and Kelsey's generation of women, but also I can't speak to the flaws of the film because I haven't seen it in a long time.
I can't say I've seen any of the movies, and I don't remember reading any of the books, though I probably read a lot of them. So I can only speak to the doll and the way it bent its arms and legs. And those things, they were pretty fun to have around.
Yeah.
So American Girl doll, big fan. American Girl doll movie, I'm going to have to go with the straight up guilty.
Wow.
Did I think this movie was well made? No. But was I wrapped with attention and enjoying myself the entire time? Also, no. Did I like the movie? Hard to say. Did it make me think deeply and intensely? Shockingly, yes.
Did we learn something? Yeah, I learned a lot.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say, you know who's guilty here today? The American education system.
The Loyalists.
That I need a doll to come in and teach me what I didn't know. So thank you, Shailene Woodley. Thank you, American Girl doll. This movie's bad.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't even need to say anything.
No, come on. We're interested.
Yeah. Let's
What?
see.
Maybe you'll surprise us.
Yeah, I don't know. No, it's fucking guilty. Like, this is also what I didn't love about anything during that time period. I don't love the time period. Racism aside, I don't love like old America. I'm just like, okay, cool. You guys, are all dusty and you've got knickerbockers and whatnot. Cool, sick. Cool. Fast forward to westerns, to cowboy times. I'm down for that. But as soon as this movie started, I was like, oh, what the? Here we fucking go.
Here we go.
And then as you watch, and then I heard owned a plantation, and I'm like, oh, I hope it wasn't the soup plantation, because like, and with that, I'm sorry, I hope it was the soup plantation is what I meant to say. I hope it was the soup plantation.
I didn't know soup plantation was more problematic than I had known.
No. Anyway, I fucking hated this movie. I didn't think it was bad, but I just couldn't get behind it because of all of the glaring omissions.
Because of history?
Because of history.
Yeah.
Because of history.
Sounds like you hate America.
No, I just hate that period.
That period
of America.
American.
Yeah. Whenever anybody's just like, oh, I mean, the hack thing is just like, when would you go back to? It just like, I also think that whenever people enjoy this movie, they have to ask themselves, is everybody enjoying this movie? Because the answer is probably no. The answer is for sure no. And if you're just like delightfully being like, oh, yeah, this is so beautiful, you should actually have more diverse friends.
There you go.
Well, before we end, we're going to hit you with my pleasures. These are things in media that we are watching. What are we enjoying? Guys, I'm going to go first. I just saw Nora. This movie rips. The new Sean Baker film, the director behind The Florida Project and Tangerine. This movie is miles better than anything he's ever made.
Wow.
It is just...
We go see it.
Yeah, we got
All right.
And I'm telling you, this. I don't even want to say too much. It's fun.
Just schedule something.
It's great. The acting is incredible. Mikey Madison is a rising star, but everyone in this movie is. People don't know what this movie is. It won the Palme d'Or at Cannes. It is about it's like a modern Cinderella tale about a sex worker in New York who she's an exotic dancer, and she finds this rich Russian guy who maybe is going to change her life. But the movie has 3 acts that are totally different but somehow work together. The first is a Cinderella story. Then it becomes like a...
Don't say anything.
Okay.
I just want to go in. I want to go blind.
Yeah.
But it plays so many notes so well, incredibly well directed. It's got slapstick comedy elements. It's incredibly funny. It makes you feel. It is everything you want the movies to be.
I can't wait.
And it's like weirdly a movie that I think will have Oscar relevance, but doesn't have the airs of being an Oscar movie. It's just a good, fun, good movie.
Like,
All right.
yeah.
I'm seeing it.
I'm seeing it for sure.
Go see Nora.
You know what? I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all because I was gonna scramble and try and think of something beyond the thing that I've been spending all of my time doing to like lie to y'all because I'm embarrassed about it. Making my way through the fucking ACOTAR books.
Oh my God.
You're doing it.
Wow.
Bro, I fucking ripped through the third one. The second one was very good. The third one I finished on audiobook in like 3 days. The fourth one I think I finished in a day.
Oh, because they're big.
The fourth one's a Christmas special.
Okay.
So it's short.
Uh-huh.
And I just started the fifth one, which is like a complete POV change, which I'm like, how is this going to nail it? Let me be very clear. I don't like that I'm doing it. I just can't stop. I can't stop. I have to fucking know how it ends. I gotta know.
Is it horny?
It's so horny that I was walking around the farmer's market, the Melrose Trading Post, with my headphones on, listening to it. And I was like, looking around at people like, does anyone know what is going on in my headphones right now? I feel like I'm committing a crime.
That is okay. I've never heard of someone listening to ACOTAR because I know that it's.
Not only did I listen to it,
is it
Zach,
breathy?
they have an abridged version called
Just the sex parts?
It's an abridged version because these were so popular because
ACOTAR, the Jackhammer edition.
Yeah, right.
because they were so spicy. They have dramatized adaptions, which is a company that it's called Graphic Audio.
Listen, this is too much, Kelsey.
And Graphic Audio hires actors to read the parts
Oh my God.
of the dialogue.
I believe that
it'll be like-
smutty books are supposed to be between you and your eyes and your imagination.
Yeah.
Having someone read it to you and whisper into your ear,
but Zach,
that is too much.
You're missing the best part. They're fucking fae. They're fairy. So they make fairy noises.
Stop. What?
Oh my gosh.
No.
They have giant wings. So they're not fairies. They're fae. Fae are like badass fairy. And they're like, oh. Did you just come a little?
Are you telling me that
No,
they make
no.
humming sounds in your audiobook?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Oh.
No,
like
they do
it's-
not moan.
Yeah,
Oh,
of
they
course.
fucking moan.
They-
And it's in the background. She'll be like, Reese thrust himself inside of me again and took it out and then thrust it in again. And I'm like, stop it. I should be paying for this. It's gnarly.
You did pay for it.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you bought that. You specifically
I'm
chose
not
it
proud
out.
of
You
it.
seeked
I don't
it.
want to be a part of this community. And once I'm done with this one, I'm done. I'm out. And that's it for me, Sharks. How about you?
I think everybody should watch The Penguin. It's shockingly good.
I've heard great things.
It is it's the Batman was I feel like was phenomenal.
Yeah, this is the
And
spin-off from the Batman
this-
starring Colin Farrell.
This is the spinoff from the Batman starring Colin Farrell. He looks unrecognizable as he did in the Batman. And then he's also just putting on a tour de force
Ooh,
of
nice.
of acting. Like he's absolutely fucking destroying every scene that he's in as this character. And then knowing that there's a Scottish man behind it, Irish man behind it is wild. It's truly wild. You can't. I mean, I can't notice him
It's
at all.
got good reviews. It's
No,
4.5 on Letterboxd, which
it
is like
is-
crazy.
Yeah, people love it, and also Kristen Milioti, I love.
Oh
I
my
think
God.
she's
Oh,
just
and she's
wonderful.
fantastic in it. And then I forget his name, but sorry, I'm just gonna look this up really quick.
Michael's-
Renzi Feliz.
What a name. I love
Renzi
that.
Feliz, he plays our fish out of water that is being brought into this world. He's our way in. And he has a stutter. And so the Penguin, like, he takes a liking to him because he's like, oh, this kid is kind of like how I was. And so it's like this really sweet, like, father-son kind of relationship as he tries to teach him how to move about the underworld. Renzi, spoiler alert, having lost his father, and the Penguin wanting the admiration of the people in the street around him, or like the people in his neighborhood. There's just like this really beautiful scene that opens it up, and I feel like we tend to say like, oh, this show, after 3 episodes, it gets great. I will promise you, if you watch the first scene of the show,
Oh, good.
it has you.
That is so funny. It's such a unique thing with television and prestige television where you'll go like, Oh
Yeah.
man, by episode 7, you will be
Right.
so
You're
hooked. It's
into
like,
it.
Dog, that's 7 hours
a
of my
lot.
fucking life.
That's a lot.
To get a show that
Yeah.
out the gate grabs you.
A drama,
Yeah,
too.
immediately. It's immediately, and you don't need to have seen the Batman at all. You can kind of like parse together what all the things that are kind of happening with the
Sick.
city. But basically, it's a power grab, and it's closer to Game of Thrones than it is The Sopranos. But of course, there's that like heavy influence from the both of them. And it's just, I don't know. It's not prestige television. It is closer to procedural television, but you go into it and you're like, God damn, this feels fantastic. This feels so refreshing in a weird way. And they didn't need to go this hard. It's like shockingly good.
I have
again.
one more suggestion. Felicity, an American Girl doll book. You can read all about our
Yeah.
girl.
Yeah.
Read her history. No, guys. I want to hear, what did American Girl doll mean to you? What did this movie mean to you? Specifically, this is a movie podcast, so I want to know, was this your introduction to Shailene Woodley? Did you love this film? What did we get wrong about it? Probably nothing.
We're perfect.
Did you learn something like we did? What American Girl movie should we do next? I think it's got to be Kit Kittredge.
I'm thinking Kit Kittredge for sure.
I'm
Kit
thinking
Kittredge.
for sure.
Me and Garrick are like, please don't make us do it again.
Guys, join us next week for another heater. I don't know what it is yet, but it's gonna be a good one.
And
We're
Red
gonna be doing Red 1.
Polar
And what else?
Express.
Oh, and hey guys, we got Wicked coming up.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
going to see Gladiator and Wicked
I
want to
see Gladiator and
we're
Wicked on
calling
the
it
same
Glicked.
day. Glicken?
Yeah, Glicked. Do you want to come?
Sequoia called it
Wicked.
Wikiator, and I like that one way better.
Wicked.
Oh, I'm telling Zach
I'm
that's
so
funny.
stoked for Gladiator.
Yeah, me too.
I'm at Corn Diddy on all the things.
I'm Kelsey Darragh on all things.
I'm Garrick Bernard on all the things.
And until next time, banana.